Well, Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts hits theaters this weekend, and it's the 36th movie in this franchise. However, it's the first movie in the MCU to have an asterisk by its name. How do you even say it? Thunderbolts asterisk? That doesn't roll off the tongue well. I'm just going to stick with Thunderbolts. What's going on, you guys? James here with another real out-of-theater reaction that I'm about to give you guys because, yes, I'm grabbing my keys and going to my local AMC to watch Thunderbolts, the 36th movie, like we just mentioned, in the MCU, which is supposed to get us a little bit more excited, hopefully, about the MCU as we get closer to Avengers Doomsday. Now, this movie was, I believe it was filmed in IMAX, so I'm hoping my screening is also in IMAX, and if it is, I will tell you when we make that transition. But, man, I just... The hype surrounding this movie is getting me very excited, and the trailers look good. It releases in theaters on May 2nd, and it's directed by Jake Schreier, who actually directed Netflix's Beef series. I never watched it, but I heard it's pretty good. And the film stars an ensemble cast. Of course, you got Florence Pugh, who plays Yelena Belova, you got Sebastian as Bucky Barnes, David Harbour as Red Guardian, or the newest limo driver. Seems pretty funny. Wyatt Russell as John Walker, Olga Kurylenko as Taskmaster, which that's a character that is hardly in the promo now. I don't know what they're going to do with that character in this movie. You got Pullman, who plays the mysterious Robert Reynolds. I believe it's going to be Sentry, of course. And Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who plays Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, a character that I just do not like in the MCU. Maybe this movie turns me around on her. But the film itself, honestly, it sounds cool, even though it sounds a little bit kind of like a Suicide Squad for Marvel. But basically in Thunderbolts, we go on an adventure with an unconventional team of anti-heroes, of course all the characters we just listed, and these disillusioned cast-offs, basically they are embarking on a dangerous mission that will force them to confront the darkest corners of their past. Yeah, that was pulled directly from what Disney sent me, but I have to imagine there are going to be some stakes here. We're going to see Sentry probably in this movie at the end, but how does this tie and lead into Avengers Doomsday, or maybe even Fantastic Four? So I'm excited to see what happens. I heard there's a post-credit sequence or a couple post-credit sequences, so we will not spoil that in the comments, but I need you to let me know in the comments what you think of my out-of-theater reaction. We're going to get there, I promise. Subscribe to the channel, tap on that bell, and like this video for more first impressions just like this. My screening starts in a little bit. I probably should get going, but I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm pretty excited, and I will give you my full review this week. I got to figure out exactly when it is this week. I don't remember. I'll say it in my reaction when I'm in the car, but I'm fairly sure that I'll be able to drop it at the middle of this week, so stay tuned for that because I'm excited to let you know whether the movie worked for me like it's been working for a lot of other critics. Alrighty guys, well, let's get started with Thunderbolts Thunderbolts. If they change that title by the end of the movie, I'm going to be so upset. Alrighty you guys, so I just got out of Marvel's Thunderbolts, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm pretty blown away. This is the freshest MCU movie in years. And I'm someone who doesn't think the MCU is dead, but this was the dose of originality and freshness that this franchise desperately needed in this multiverse saga. This is a cast of anti-heroes, I guess you could say, that I never thought would work well together, but Florence Pugh leads in this movie so well and gives one of the best performances of the year, but also Louis Pullman does an excellent job as Bobby. You'll understand that when you see the movie. The film is definitely worth it too in the action department. The hand-to-hand combat sequences were so fun to witness. There were so many fun moments, some superhero moments, and the pacing of the film was really good. There were some weak points, a couple things that held the movie back that we'll get into in my full review this week, but for the most part, I can't believe I'm even saying this, but Marvel's Thunderbolts, to me, after first watch, is top tier Marvel. And I'm not saying it's like on the level of like an Avengers Endgame, but it's definitely in what I would consider the top tier of the MCU. So yes, Thunderbolts is a winner. And, oh man, I can't wait to talk more about this in my review this week. So go ahead and get subscribed to the channel, and I'll tell you guys even more about why this movie is gonna be, it's gonna bring some people back to the MCU, in my opinion. You might need to do some homework, but it's worth it. Alrighty, y'all. Well, again, thanks so much for watching. God bless you guys, and I'll catch you at the next screening. Now find me a box of Wheaties. Siri, find me a box of Wheaties with the Thunderbolts. Yeah.